Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot. And today I'm going to be doing a reading for the General Collective. Okay. And the first cards I'm going to use are from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And that's Colette Baron Reed. She has beautiful cards. As always, I've pre-shuffled the cards so we don't have to have so much shuffling in the video itself, and yet still have sufficient shuffling. Okay, this is like I said, this is a reading for the General Collective. There's 7 billion people on the planet. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it does resonate with you, take the guidance as it is intended. And if it doesn't, then, you might want to consider the possibility that this is energy that's coming in. Okay? So let's see what our first card is. It's the Lizard Spirit. I don't know if you can't see that there. See him hanging on the little tree over there. And with the Lizard Spirit, it says, dream the world into being. That's a good card. All right. I'm going to draw 2 from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. That is from Kyle Gray. I think it was illustrated by Lily Moses. That's who it was illustrated by. Let me push that up a little bit. There we go. And guide my hands. So the Lizard Spirit. Lizards are good luck. I had them around my house, and then I moved, and people thought I was crazy because I was so excited that I saw a lizard on my porch, and now I have tons of lizards around. Okay. All right, and the next card is Great Teacher. All right, and it's telling you to learn from your spiritual experiences. Okay, and one more, Spirit. Please give us one more card. Please give us one more card to give us a basis. Give us an overall. What do they need to know? And it's telling you to stay rooted and grounded. Okay, and that is an Earth Guardian. So by being grounded, that can mean actual grounding where you walk around outside in nature. Okay. I do like to walk barefoot in the grass, but it's a little muddy out there right today. So I probably will just go outside after this and water my garden. There we go. All right. I'm using a 5-card spread. Past, present, future, advice from Spirit, and the general outcome, or the probable outcome if you follow the advice from Spirit. Okay? All right. So, in the past, that's the 4 of Shields. Okay, in this deck that's Shields. In other decks it's called Pentacles. It's usually to do with career, money, things of that nature, of your earth things, homes, whatever, your wealth, your abundance. And that shows somebody that he's well dressed, but he's sitting in the cold, he's holding on to his shields. Okay. Guide my hands. Okay. The next card is the Magician. And that would be the present. And that is somebody that's meant... Okay, it wants to come out. This is somebody that is manifesting. You can see the Magician. You see the... Sorry about the finger. Hold on. Let me do this right. There we are. See the Awen? and his arms are extended, so he's bringing things as above, so below. He's bringing things from above below. He's bringing the power down to manifest what he wants. And he has the ability to use all the symbols as tools. So he can use cups energy, he can use, or in this case it's cauldrons, the cauldrons, the wands, the I can't think, the shields, okay, and the swords. He can utilize all those energies. He can work with dark and light too. Okay, and the next card that popped out is the Nine of Cauldrons. Okay. And it's kind of a morbid card, but it's not meant to be. It's actually a really good card. It's being that was being at a celebration. They were celebrating a victory actually in that card. But it's just saying that the Nine of Cauldrons, you have everything that you need. The only thing that really don't have is love. And it's a very good card. It's actually one of the happiest cards in the deck. That's just before you find the Ten of Cups. It's if you even want to go find the Ten of Cups. This is somebody that's abundant and they have everything except love. And some people are content with that. I mean, this is somebody that's really content and happy. Okay. All right. And the Spirit's advice is the Tower. Okay, and if you see up there the lightning, that is... The Tower card brings illumination. It also brought destruction. It doesn't always bring destruction. It's a change in energy. But it can bring illumination. That's what I'm feeling with this one. It's letting the tower fall. You know it. It's illuminating what you didn't know, like the moon. You know, like it. The moon always knows. The moon reveals what the high priestess conceals. Is the way the saying goes. But it's kind of reminiscent of that. I'm sorry, I got off on a little side note there. But the tower, it's illuminating. There's something in your life that you know isn't built on a firm foundation. It's not going to be able to stand. You already know that. And Spirit's advice is to quit trying to rebuild the tower and to let it fall. Okay. And the most likely outcome? What's the most likely outcome? What is the most likely outcome? Okay. There we go. The Nine of Swords. You're worried about this. Ooh, and at the bottom, it's heartbreak. All right. Let's see. We're definitely gonna clarify some of these. I think you're in the Nine of Swords because you're brokenhearted. And today I'm going to use the... what's the name of it? The cards are by Barbara Moore. They're illustrated by Mier. I'm going to go with Jansen's. And it's just the Wizard's Tarot Companion. It's a really cool deck. Okay. So let's see where we're at. Okay. It looks like you're trying to hold on to something when you need to be manifesting. You have everything you need. You know, what you really need to do is let this tower fall. And you need to get out of your head. And I think this is why it's telling you to dream a new world into beginning. You can't stay in that 9 energy. And you have to learn from spiritual experiences. And because you're in this pain, you have to stay rooted and grounded so that you can heal. Now, clarifying that 4 of Shields, we have the 10 of Pentacles and Justice. And the Ten of Pentacles is that it's that multi-generational. You see the grandfather here, let me show you. You see the grandfather with the child and the parents, assuming they're the parents, off to the side, and you're seeing justice. Okay. So I think you're clinging to something from the past. You're clinging to something from the past. And it has to close out. Justice can sometimes be reminiscent of court cases, things of that nature. It could be like the justice system on Earth, but in this case, I feel like you're holding on to something, and it's not the Ten of Pentacles, and you need to have justice so that you can manifest what you want. You have to learn from this experience. You have to dream a whole new world into beginning. I think if you let go, you can have the Ten of Pentacles. You can have justice, and you can manifest it. You clearly have the ability to do this. Okay? That's telling you to be more analytical. Okay, so when you're grieving, obviously you're emotional. When you've lost something, obviously you're emotional. We all are. We all have to go through the grieving process. And it's hard. It's hard. But if you don't, then you don't heal. And that wound stays with you. It's like an open festering wound that stays with you forever. Alright? And the Four of Swords. And that's what this is telling you. It's telling you to rest and reflect. And try to think through this situation logically. Okay? Because you can manifest the Nine of Cauldrons. You can do this. Okay? But you have to release the devil. And whatever the devil means to you. Whatever's holding you down, whatever's keeping you from being the Nine of Pentacles, you have to let it go. Don't be in your head about it. You inside, you intrinsically know what you're supposed to do. Because if you can do that, you'll have judgment. And judgment is from spirit, usually. And it brings you the things that you deserve. And again, I see the Nine of Cups. It's clarifying itself. This is somebody that's quite content and happy-go-lucky. So, you know, use your mind to free yourself. Let this tower fall. Let the tower fall. Let's clarify this tower. The tower isn't always bad. I mean, you can win the lottery and it'd be... Yeah, see, the Wheel of Fortune is moving. I say that all the time. The Wheel of Fortune, that means fate is moving in your favor. But you got to get out of that negative energy. You know, take the time to grieve, but move on. Because you can have a whole new world. And you will learn from these experiences. That's why we go through them. The Three of Wands. Yeah. See, if you let when you let the tower go, your ships will come in. It's somebody that's planned something. Again, going back to the King of Swords. It's somebody that's planned something. That's a magician that's thought something through and manifested it. They planned something, and then now after this it'll start coming in. Yep. But you got to get out of that energy, and if you do, the Chariot will come in. After you come out of that Nine of Swords energy, the Chariot's coming in. There's going to be movement. There's movement in your favor, for whatever this situation is for you. There's movement in your favor. And it flipped two cards. The first one is the King of Swords. Again, you have to analyze and use your mind, your analytical self to help you through this. And then once you heal, you can manifest whatever you want, because something is moving. There is movement. You're creating movement. Something's happening. Something's changing. You've changed something. And it's most likely the way you look at things. or you're changing perspective, almost like the Hangman. Okay, let's clarify that Three of Swords. Yeah, see? The Three of Swords. Okay. And we know you're heartbroken. But if you ground yourself and you learn from the experience, you can dream that whole new world into being. And here you have the Seven of Cups. You have all kinds of options. You just don't realize it yet, or you're not seeing it yet because of the pain. You can't see it through the pain. Actually, I'm going to put that on the side of that. Okay. Oh, I'm going to cross it. How about that? All right. And next you have the Emperor. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. And the Emperor is, I mean, that's somebody that's ruling an entire empire. You know, that's somebody that can use all the suits. The power of all the suits. He rules justly. He doesn't rule just with his head. He doesn't rule just with his heart. I think it's telling you too, be careful. You know, you have to use discernment. You have to use discernment when you are choosing these cups. Because, you know, there's some things that aren't so nice out there. And, yeah. So, the Emperor may be somebody, the Emperor suggests somebody that could be like a CEO of a company. This is somebody that's used to power. There's somebody that's used to making decisions, handling things of that nature. And then this is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is typically somebody offering love with innocence, like childlike innocence. Say it might be a child, okay? And at the bottom of the deck we have the Sun. So after all of this, and after you go through the process of resting and reflecting, you're going to be able to manifest yourself a whole new world. And the bottom card is the Sun. Okay? And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's utter happiness. And the next card, I don't usually do that, but that's the Ace of Wands. And that's creating something. And that's creating something. And that happens when you let go of the devil. Okay? So, actually, I'm going to do like that. And then, let me get some angel cards to clarify. Angel Oracle. Let me try that again. Archangel Oracle cards. And these are by Doreen Virtue. Guide my hands. Guide my hands. Let's see what other messages we have today. Okay. And this is Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Okay. Relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening up the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. Spiritual understanding. And again, that's links to learn from spiritual experiences. Archangel Raziel. I'm bringing you to esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand spiritual truths. And that's why you have to rest and reflect. You can't stand that Nine of Swords energy. That's just hurting yourself. Okay? And then there's divine order. And this is Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlining order. Okay? There we are. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. I'm not taking personal readings at this moment, but I hope to in the near future. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a great day.